Cold and flu season is here, and if you have a baby at home, you probably worry about every single sniffle, but the good news is that what you put on your baby's plate can actually support their tiny immune system. In this video, I'll walk you through winter superfoods that are safe and powerful for babies when you can introduce them, and exactly how to prepare them so they're baby-friendly, plus what to avoid and simple meal ideas you can start using this week. Before we dive in, do consider subscribing to this channel if you would like to learn more evidence-based health facts for your child. Let's start with one of the easiest winter superfoods you probably already have at home: sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are rich in vitamin A and vitamin C, both of which help support your baby's immune system. Vitamin A is important for healthy skin and mucous membranes, which are part of your baby's first line of defense against germs, and vitamin C helps the body fight infections and may shorten the duration of colds. Most babies can start sweet potato around 6 months, once they're ready for solids and can sit with support and show interest in food. For babies 6 to 8 months, steam or bake the sweet potatoes until very soft, then mash them with a little breast milk, formula, or water to get a smooth puree with no lumps. For 8 to 10 months, you can serve thicker mash or very soft, small cubes they can pick up with their fingers, making sure the pieces are soft enough to crush easily between your fingers. For 10 to 12 months, you can mix sweet potato into patties with lentils or finely shredded chicken for extra protein, as long as the pieces are still soft and small. A simple idea is a winter immunity mash. Mix mashed sweet potato with a bit of cooked carrot puree and a drizzle of olive oil for a warm, comforting, vitamin-rich meal. Our second winter superfood is dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, or collard greens, which are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, iron, and antioxidants that help your baby's body build healthy blood cells and protect against everyday infections. You can usually introduce greens around 7 to 8 months in well-cooked, pured form. Raw greens are a choking hazard and hard to digest, so always cook them thoroughly. Start by steaming or boiling spinach or kale until very soft, then blend with water, breast milk, or vegetable broth to make a smooth puree. For younger babies, mix a spoonful of green puree into other familiar purees like sweet potato, carrot, or lentils to make the taste milder. For older babies 9 to 12 months, finely chop cooked greens and stir them into soups, lentils, or scrambled eggs, always avoiding stringy pieces that could cause gagging. A great idea is a green winter soup made by blending cooked carrots, potatoes, and spinach with water or low-sodium vegetable broth, then serving slightly warm, not hot. Superfood number 3 is vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges, mandarins, or amla if it's common where you live. Vitamin C supports the immune system and may help reduce the severity and length of colds while also providing hydration and fiber. Around 8 to 10 months, most babies can start trying small amounts of citrus in safe forms, but be careful with acidity if your baby has reflux or sensitive skin, and always watch for rashes around the mouth or diaper area. Never give whole segments or chunks that could be a choking risk. For younger babies, squeeze a little fresh orange juice and mix just a few drops into their usual fruit puree like apple or pear, avoiding large amounts of juice. For older babies, peel the orange, remove all seeds and thick membranes, and offer tiny, very soft pieces or lightly mashed pulp. If you use amla, remember it is very sour, so mix a tiny amount of well-cooked and mashed amla into other fruits, and check with your pediatrician if unsure. A simple snack is a vitamin C fruit mash. Mix mashed banana, mashed pear, and a teaspoon of fresh orange juice for a sweet, tangy winter treat. Superfood number 4 is eggs, which are rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, choline for brain development, vitamin D, and other important nutrients. These support growth and repair, which are crucial when your baby is fighting off germs and growing rapidly. Many guidelines allow whole eggs, including the white and yolk, from around 6 months unless your pediatrician advises otherwise, but eggs are a common allergen, so introduce them carefully. Talk to your pediatrician if you have a family history of egg allergy, eczema, or other allergies, and start with a very small amount of well-cooked egg like a tiny spoon of mashed hard-boiled egg, then watch for any reaction such as rash, vomiting, swelling, or breathing problems, and seek medical help immediately if you see anything concerning. Always cook eggs thoroughly and avoid runny yolks for babies. For 6 to 8 months, begin with mashed hard-boiled egg yolk mixed with breast milk, formula water, or yogurt if dairy is already tolerated. For 8 to 10 months, offer scrambled eggs cooked until fully set in soft, small pieces. You can also mix egg into vegetable purees to boost nutrition. A tasty idea is a winter veggie scramble. Cook finely chopped spinach and grated carrot until soft. Then add a beaten egg, cook fully, chop finely, and offer as finger food for older babies. Superfood number 5 is lentils and other legumes like mung beans or chickpeas, which are rich in plant-based protein, iron, and zinc. Iron is especially important in the first 2 years for brain development and immunity, and zinc helps the immune system function properly. You can usually introduce well-cooked, pured lentils around 7 to 8 months. Rinse lentils thoroughly, cook them in water until very soft, then blend or mash them to a smooth consistency for younger babies. For older babies, you can leave a bit more texture as long as there are no hard bits. Combine lentils with vegetables like carrots, tomatoes, and spinach to make a nourishing winter stew. A great option is a comfort lentil bowl. Cook red lentils with carrots and a small piece of tomato. Blend to a thick soup, and add a teaspoon of ghee or olive oil for extra energy and healthy fats. Superfood number 6 is plain, unsweetened yogurt made from pasteurized milk, which contains probiotics, good bacteria that support gut health, and a healthy gut is closely linked to a stronger immune system. Yogurt also provides protein and calcium for growing bones. You can usually introduce it around 6 to 7 months if your baby has already tolerated other dairy and your pediatrician agrees. Choose plain, full-fat yogurt with no added sugar or flavoring, and avoid flavored or sweetened yogurts. For younger babies, offer a spoon or 2 of plain yogurt alone or mixed with fruit purees like banana or mango. For older babies, make simple yogurt bowls with mashed fruit, and if your baby has already safely tried nuts, a sprinkle of very finely ground nuts. If your baby has a cow's milk protein allergy or lactose intolerance, consult your pediatrician before giving yogurt. Now, a few important safety reminders. Never give honey before 12 months because it can contain spores that may cause infant botulism, which is dangerous for babies. So skip honey completely in winter. Home remedies for children under 1. Avoid choking hazards such as whole nuts, popcorn, whole grapes, and chunks of raw apple or carrots. Always adjust food texture to your baby's age and chewing ability. Focus on hygiene by washing your hands before cooking or feeding, washing fruits and vegetables thoroughly, and making sure meats and eggs are fully cooked. Remember that food supports immunity but does not replace vaccines, hand washing, or regular medical checkups. Think of these superfoods as part of your overall winter protection plan for your baby. Introduce one new food at a time and watch for any reactions. And if you ever feel unsure, your pediatrician is your best guide. Supporting your baby's immunity in winter doesn't have to be complicated. Simple, warm, nutrient-dense foods offered consistently can make a big difference over time. If you found these winter superfood ideas helpful, explore more baby meal ideas and immunity-boosting habits for kids on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss practical, science-backed tips for raising a healthy, happy child.